Hey guys, okay, look at this. This is a mind map on the online application mindmeister.com. Okay, when you join the course, I'm going to make a copy of this mind map just for you so that you can keep it up to date and you can make changes on it and you can track your progress because 60 days of English is a lot of information and we're going to keep it very, very well organized so that you can find your information during the course and you can keep using it after the course because you're going to have so much amazing information and new knowledge that you're going to want to keep using it well after the 60 days. That's for sure. So, how does a mind map work? Well, we have a mother node. The mother node is this one here that says 60-day English challenge. Okay? I've added the first month onto this map, and I will add the second month onto your map for you when we get there. But for now, we only have 1 month. So in this month, we have week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And look at that. Every day of the course is already loaded onto this map. Okay, so every day we have a bunch of things that we're going to do. We're going to work on our vocabulary. And if you click here on this arrow, it's going to take you to a Google Doc. Okay? Oh, look at this. Matrix phonetic system. Okay? Here you have a video for the first sound. Every day we're going to learn a sound. And when we've learned all the sounds, then we're going to start looking at the different combinations of sounds. Every day in our Facebook group, I'm going to post an article or a video that we're going to comment in the comments on the Facebook group, in our private group. And we'll also be able to talk about those in the classes. You'll be able to connect with other players, other students, and talk about that. Okay, we're going to have a joke every day. Sometimes I'm going to ask you to provide the joke. You're going to play with your avatar. That's something that you'll learn more about. Okay, you're going to create an avatar and you're going to have fun with that. MVS stands for the matrix verb system. And you look here, on the first day, we're going to look at the past simple of the verb to be. And I know what you're thinking. Maybe you're too advanced to be looking at the verb to be. But is your pronunciation of the verb to be in its 4 forms in the past simple? The affirmative, the negative, the question, and the negative question. Is your pronunciation like a native? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Do you know exactly when to use that tense? Well, every day we're going to practice a different verb conjugation, and that is all on the matrix verb system. Okay, pretty cool, right? Okay, so every day you have something here that you have all of the things that we're going to look at every day on your mind map. Okay, so here's a document which you will also be having. You'll have a copy of an index. It, like the mind map, we have week 1, day 1, day 2, day 3. Okay, and you have the things here. So you're going to add onto your index every day. You're going to add on the link to that article. And if you have something to write about on that article, here's where you're going to write it. Here's where you write about that article, okay? And you're going to give me, I'm going to have access to this document, so I'll be able to look at whatever you write, to look at it in or out of the class, and to make any corrections that need to be made there, okay? If we watch a video, you're going to put the link here, and don't forget to copy and paste the joke here. Okay, so we're very organized every day. Now, we're not going to do an article and a video every day. Okay, some days you might have more time and you want to talk about the joke. Okay, the main things are the phonetics. You definitely want to keep up with the verbs, and the vocabulary challenge, which is on a different page. We have a separate page for vocabulary challenge. Okay, this is cool. Google Docs have an index, so once we're in week 4 and we want to go to day 25, we just click here and wow, it takes us directly where we want to go on that document. So instead of having 60 documents, We just have one document. It will be pretty long, but it will also be very easy to get to exactly where we want to go on that document, day 54. So on the 60 days, you'll be filling in information on all of these days, no? There's going to be phonetics, there's going to be verbs, and there's going to be the vocabulary. That's a really important thing, the vocabulary. That's going to be on a different document. Okay, let's see what we got here. Aha, okay. This is our vocabulary document. Okay, you are going to create your lists. You'll give it a name. This one I've called vegetables. Vegetables 1. Okay, and look, we have here patata in Spanish, potato. Zanahoria, carrot. Puerro, leek. Okay, you are going to be creating your lists of vocabulary depending on what is your area of interest. Because if you're a musician, you don't need medical vocabulary. But if you're a doctor, you don't need aeronautics vocabulary. Okay, so it's very important for you to create your own lists. How do you do that? You look on Google, man. Google whatever vocabulary, musician vocabulary, recording studio vocabulary, or you write your lists and then you look them up on Google. If you're stuck, I can help you. But creating your list is a big part of memorizing your list. When you create your list, you are also memorizing your list. So that's really important. Okay, guys? All right. Now, when I have my list of 10 words, I'm going to go here and I'm going to put day 1, category, vegetables. All right. And look, I already worked this one out a little bit. Patata. Next slide, potato. Zanahoria, carrot. Puerro, leek. Okay? And you're going to fill in your 10 words in Spanish and English. By the time you've done that, you are about 70% of the way towards memorizing your vocabulary. So now you're going to take a pen and a piece of paper, start the session, and look, you got patata. So what do? You write the word potato. And when you've written your word, you check. Okay? If you were correct, fantastic. If you were not correct, don't worry. Just write the word again correctly as it is. If you couldn't remember it, write it in. Okay? Then you go to the next one. Zanahoria. What was that? Banana? Oh no, it was carrot. Okay? All right? So you're going to do that with your 10 words. When you see that you know the correct spelling, you can just say them. Okay? And that's how you do your 10 words. Okay? Now, we're not finished. Okay? We're going to do something else. When you've written your 10 words, you're going to come here and you're going to write your sentence. Now let's do a really bad example. The potato is on the table. What a shit sentence. Okay? Why is that shit sentence so shit? That sentence is garbage because it doesn't tell me anything about what a potato is. It does not help me to understand the meaning of the word potato. So what am I going to do? I'm going to write, I peeled a potato, cut it into pieces, and made some fries. Much better, because this sentence helps me to understand the meaning of the word potato. It also helps the next player, okay? Because people are going to be able to use your lists and you're going to be able to trade your lists with other players. If they have a list that you find interesting, you can trade your list for their list, okay? And your sentence will help them to understand the meaning. And they will then write another sentence about the meaning of the word potato. But could it be better? Yes. How can I make this sentence even better for memory? No? Well, let's say my enemy is Donald Trump. I peeled a potato, cut it into pieces, and made some fries, comma. Then I put some super laxative ketchup on them and served them to President Trump. Okay, why is this sentence even better? Well, it's better because it's funny, because it's got some emotion, okay? The emotion could be humor. If it makes you laugh, that's fantastic. If it makes you cry, if it makes you angry, if there is some personal connection, then your sentence is really good. You're going to get maximum points from making sentences with an emotional connection, because those are the sentences that are burned into your brain and you're going to remember that, okay? Now, if you're a musician or if you work in a recording studio, you're going to be using vocabulary from the recording studio, and your sentence will be the kind of sentence that you might hear or use in the recording studio. Okay, pretty easy, right? Pretty awesome. Now, these sentences that you create, you're going to have now a library of sentences that you can use to make your article, the article that you're going to publish on day 30 and day 60. Okay, pretty awesome, right? I think that explains enough about how this is working on our mind map and on our Google Documents. Okay, well, that will do for now. Okay, see you in the next video.